It's more than a roast. It's everything and everyone you need, all at one table.
That's right, Chef Darling. Michael Olivier joins us in the kitchen this morning to make us something really interesting. Chicken fried steak.
Yeah, well, actually got nothing to do with chicken at all.
And I looked at the recipe. I cheated a little bit. Normally I
Yeah.
don't check the recipe. I like to be surprised and
Yeah.
see what your ingredients are. But there's no chicken in this.
There's no chicken. It's just the way it's cooked.
Yes.
You know, chicken Maryland is cooked by dipping it into a buttermilk batter and then frying it. So this is just, you know, another way of doing something amusing.
Now, Michael, run us through the ingredients quickly.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to dip the steak into a flour mixture and into an egg mixture. So the flour will just have some salt and pepper and some paprika in it, and then the egg mixture will have egg, milk, buttermilk, a bit of Worcester sauce.
So you said egg, milk, and buttermilk.
Yes, and then it's just a fairly simple affair.
Okay, let's get cooking.
So what we'll do is we'll put some flour in here.
And also, you don't have to just do this with steak. You can do this with chicken as well.
You can do it with chicken, absolutely, or fish even.
Yeah.
So
or
that's
vegetables.
Vegetables, absolutely. That's smoked paprika, isn't that
Smoked
wonderful?
paprika. It's now available at Pick n Pay, I believe.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so you've added some salt.
Some salt there and a little grind of pepper.
Okay, so why are you adding buttermilk and milk?
Well, because the buttermilk is cultured and it's got a sort of a slight sourness to it. So just something different and unusual.
And it adds some flavour.
And yeah, and you see it's much thicker too and sort of helps. It sort of
I
helps
use this when I
to-
bake rusks.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's my one ingredient.
Yep. And then
Okay,
we're
and
going
some
to use some milk. Also,
How much milk are you putting
it's
in?
about no, it's the recipe says 180.
I'm going to stir
But we're
this for
doing,
you.
thank you, but we're doing half the recipe, so. So
There we
it's,
go.
Yeah.
And where did you discover this recipe?
I discovered it by sort of looking around, trying to find some different, that's some Worcester sauce for us there, trying to find something different, and I found it on the internet and started playing with it, and
You experiment in your
I
own
do,
test kitchen at home, I'm
yes,
sure.
Absolutely, I do a lot of playing in the kitchen.
Now, if you'd like to get the ingredients sent to your mobile phone for this chicken fried steak, 33728 is the number to SMS with the word steak, S-T-A-K, steak, S-T-A-K, and the ingredients will be sent to your mobile phone. I'm going to help you
Right, I'm going to just
stir this.
get this going for us here.
You winning there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
It
mixing.
takes a little bit longer to light up than simply flicking a switch on a gas stove.
Oh, yeah, but it heats up very quickly. The Snappy
does.
Chef is amazing. Okay, what am I doing?
Right, you're just doing wonderfully there, and if you could just pop that down here, then what we'll do is we'll take the steak
Yes.
and
And does it have to be those small minute steaks?
it does actually need to be thin. These are called beef schnitzels.
Beef schnitzels.
Yeah, and if they're thick, you can just put them between two sheets of plastic and bat them down a little bit with a mallet.
Okay.
Right. So what we're doing is we're going to dip it first into the flour, because obviously the flour is going to stick to the steak.
Yes. I must say,
And
this
just
is
make
nothing
sure
I've
that
ever
it's-
tried before.
That it's coated properly, and then shake off any
My pan's getting nice
excess.
and warm here.
And then we dip it into the eggy mixture, which of course sticks to the flour.
Yes.
And then we go back here.
And you go back in there.
Go back here and give it a final coating.
This sounds like a fun recipe.
That is. It's a nice.
What would you serve it with?
Well, I think the one thing that you do need to have some kind of potato with it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Or
some
sweet potato?
or sweet potato. Yes, lovely. It's because sweet potatoes there's nice low GI stuff too. So
Yes.
it's and you can serve it with a mash maybe, or just the one thing that I really love doing with sweet potato is cutting it into wedges and
Yes.
then tossing it in olive oil and some Cajun.
And you
some
make
Cajun
sweet
dressing.
potato wedges.
Yeah.
I like to cut
And-
them into thin slices
and
and
then-
make potato chips in the oven.
Yeah.
Crisps.
That's what we do too. But we do the wedges.
Okay.
Right.
Can you do this in a non-stick pan?
Yeah, I'm sure you can. In
Okay.
fact, you could then simply use less oil.
How long do we cook this for?
Not for too long.
Listen, it smells absolutely
not?
gorgeous. It really does smell good. Chicken fried steak, unbelievable.
It's that smoked paprika.
Yes, that smell is amazing. Now let us know, what recipe or what dish have you ever tried with the most interesting name? We've got chicken fried steak. We'd like to know from you, 0839133728, or let us know on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3.
And of course, there's monkey gland steak as well.
What's a monkey gland steak?
It's a very South African thing. Of course, it has lots to do with steak, but it has nothing to do with monkeys.
But monkeys, that monkey gland sauce is that sauce you get at most of the steak ranches.
Absolutely.
That was quick, Michael.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. It carries on cooking after you take it out of
How long do you leave it for?
out of the pan. Leave it like that.
Yes.
5 minutes or so.
And then you serve it.
And then you serve it. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turf out most of the oil. And I'm going to just add a little bit of flour.
I'm quite curious to see what you do.
Well, I'm going to make a sauce now.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a little bitty flour
Yeah.
and put it in here.
While you're doing
then-
that, remember you can get these ingredients sent to your mobile phone, 33728 with the word steak, S-T-A-K, steak. And Michael's making quite an interesting sauce.
Yeah, this is going to become a
Okay, should I
quite
keep
nice.
stirring?
You keep going, and I'll just add some milk to it. Just keep going.
It's very similar to how I make my cheese sauce at home.
Yeah, it's absolutely. Now you just keep going because you want to get rid of all those little lumpies.
How long do I keep
Just
stirring?
keep going. You just keep going.
Can you use
hard as you
buttermilk in
can.
this?
I'm going to use buttermilk.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
I'm jumping ahead here.
You are, absolutely.
There we go.
Right,
We'll
let's
do a
get,
team entry.
Right, we've just got to get those little lumpies out.
Okay.
And those you get out simply by... There we are, now it's coming to the boil.
You see, as it boils, it comes out.
Right.
Okay, what's the sauce called, Michael?
This is actually... It's quite interesting. I'm always amazed how the Americans call this gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah, when we think of gravy...
We think of that dark...
We think of dark brown stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But they don't. This is gravy
buttermilk?
to them. I'm just going to add a little bitty buttermilk there. And just thicken it up slightly. Put a bit of salt.
Okay.
Grind the pepper.
This is so much fun.
There we go.
Please try this at home and let us know what you think of the recipe. Let us know on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3.
And then I'm just going to put some Tabasco sauce in here.
Add a little bit
Give us
extra.
a
I
little
like
bit
my
of-
Tabasco.
A little bit of heat. And then we're in business.
Yay! Oh, that's overpowering.
Yeah, well, of course, it's just the chili that's
Yeah.
sort of cooking away there.
There we go. How's this looking? How's it tasting?
Oh, that's nice. It's got quite a little Tabasco bite to the back.
Okay. We're running out of time here, Michael.
Right, we're done.
We're done? It smells like a cheese sauce.
We're done. There we go.
There we go.
Really,
So
it's got
there,
a
you don't have to
lovely-
waste any of your
Lovely
ingredients.
heat.
You
to
can
it
use
as well.
everything to make the sauce afterwards.
Absolutely.
And
I'll
some
just put
coriander.
nice flat leaf parsley.
Oh, parsley.
And there we go.
And
the
what plate does it go
beautiful
on?
thing about this is that it's under 100 Rand for 4.
Fantastic.
Isn't that divine?
Michael, thanks so much for joining us.
pleasure.
I like that dish. I'm dying to try it. The ingredients, 33728 with the word steak. You'll get the recipes and the ingredients list sent to your mobile phone. I'm going to take a bite of that, and while I do that, we're going to go for a quick break.
Stay with Expresso and SABC3.